also have been requested to share some more training tips on kind of how I've worked with Drax, and one of the main questions I get training wise is how is he so engaged and in tune with you? So I thought I'd share some of the things that I learned through trial and error and just from researching on my own and share them with you. So one of the first mistakes that I see a lot of people doing when it comes to engagement is they are not very exciting when it comes to training their dog. And I just mean that they expect their dog to snap to and respond to them, but they are teaching their dog like a robot. So here you'll see Drax will engage with me and train because he's excited. I'm working with him today, but my body language is very stiff, very boring, not much energy, and pretty robotic. My tone is also very flat. So in this next clip, I'm upping my energy level, adding a lot of movement, and my tone and pitch is all going up. See if you can tell the difference.
Yes. 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 Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Yes. Touch. Okay. Yes. Come. Yes. Good.
So this is a lot more fun for him. It feels like play, not like work. And in the long run, it's going to be much more effective. So a lot of mistakes that I see people is going to a really busy environment like a park with bikes and other dogs and kids, and then they're trying to get their dog to engage with them, but they're not making themselves more exciting than the stimulus around them. So what you want to make sure is that you are the most exciting thing wherever you're at. So start small, start with engagement in your home, and then work into your yard, and then work to outside forces. When Drax was a little puppy, I was essentially a walking Pez dispenser. I always had treats on me in my pocket or somewhere I could grab them really easily. And I worked on any really good behavior that he had, I marked and rewarded. And so he knew that pretty much wherever I was, I had treats on me and I would just toss a couple his way. So even in the home and in the yard, I was the most exciting thing to him, and he's very food motivated. Another thing that I really like to do that I wish I did more of when he was younger is called the art of doing nothing. So essentially what that is when you just go to this busy park with the bikes and dogs and kids, and you just find a spot and get comfy for a really long time. So what I would do there is I'd have him on a leash just next to me. I'd let him take in his environment. Anytime he offered me eye contact or any sort of engagement with me whatsoever, I would just mark and reward and just go back to reading my book or on my phone or whatever it is. And I would just be there for 30 to 45 minutes or so at a time and just practice that calm behavior in a very exciting stimulus. So I wasn't expecting him to have really high engagement with me when he was young in those environments. I just wanted him to watch and take in his world, and anytime that he interacted with me, I would just mark and reward that behavior. Engagement is one of those things that's really tricky because it's one of those things that you just have to build and work on over time, and you have to find what motivates your dog, whether it's a toy, whether it's food, space, whatever it is, and start gradual and work your way up, and eventually you'll have it. I'll preface this video with saying I am not a professional dog trainer. These are just things that I had learned and done and wish maybe I'd done a little bit more of over time. He was a COVID dog, so I had to learn a lot of these things on my own. So hopefully this helps with you guys. Let me know if you find this helpful or what you do to work on your dog's engagement.